So good job.
No.
So we're gonna go to Haz. So we did the 4-hour chat earlier today about the history of the Bolsheviks. So what I'd like to speak to Haz about is the philosophy that he has. So he said he's willing to talk about that. So we're going to add him as a speaker and let him make whatever points he'd like to. What's up, man?
You surrender your manhood and you give up. The second thing I want to say is that it's very clear you're terrified to debate me, which is why you've decided to choose such a ridiculous.
I'm having you on here right now. So what are you
Jay Dyer, you claim that my photo was photoshopped. I spent all day on the ground in rain.
Okay, good for you.
So was my photo?
You want to talk about? Let's talk
we'll get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to that. Don't worry. Jay,
let's talk about imperial criticism.
Logically,
Are you going to talk? Are you going to talk about Leninism and materialism?
Yes. But before I do that, we have some personal beef because we could have had a civil debate.
I don't know anything about you.
Jay Dyer, we could have. I would have been more than willing.
Stop saying my name.
I would have been more than willing. Beta Dyer. I would have been more than willing to have.
So all you have is calling. Look, I was inviting you to have a discussion.
Boy, sit down, boy. Sit down, boy.
You call me a fucking imbecile, and all I was doing was trying to allow.
Boy, sit down. We could have had a civil and respectful.
I'm not a boy. I want to have a civil conversation. You immediately came on here calling me names. Do you want to have
a civil debate? Had you been a man?
I'm giving you the opportunity to do that right now.
Had you agreed?
I'm giving you the opportunity to do that right now. Are we going to debate materialism?
Jay Dyer, you chose this time because you know it's very inconvenient for me. That's okay.
Do you want to debate materialism and empirical criticism or not? I have the book.
Yeah, but what I'm going to be very clear about before we get into the nitty-gritty of that book is that you're a fucking pussy who chose this time to debate just to inconvenience me, thinking that there was a chance that I wouldn't show up. Well,
I'm absolutely not afraid of you. I think this is all ridiculous.
We agree on a set.
Why are you whining about being inconvenienced when you?
Because this is a stupid informal Twitter space instead of a real fucking debate.
I don't consider you worth a formal debate.
Okay, little bitch. Let's see. Okay, what do you want to talk about, Lenin? Let's go.
So this is all you have. So let's talk about materialism. Yeah. Would you like to convince people of materialism? You think it's true?
I'm here to destroy you and violate you psychologically. That's what I'm here to do.
Why is materialism true?
Materialism is true because metaphysics is wrong. Metaphysics is mental rot. It's mental laziness. It doesn't put the prejudices and dogmas.
Do you have an argument for why that's the case?
Yes, I was finishing my argument, but you interrupted me because you're a pussy.
That's an assertion. That's an assertion. It's not an argument.
Well, materialism, as Marx understands it, consists in the rejection of metaphysics and idle dogmas of the mind and idols of thought and the mind, which are not proven or put to work in any kind of way practically.
Okay, what is the mind?
What is the mind? What do you mean, what is the mind?
Mm-hmm. What status does it have? Is it a thing?
The mind is what we call the faculty or the ability to produce thoughts. Mind is the unity of reason and the idea, as Hegel would put it.
Those are all metaphysical statements.
No, they're not.
Sure, you're saying that they have ontological status. It has some kind of level of existence. To say that what exists is matter is a metaphysical claim.
It's not a metaphysical claim because no one is saying, for example, that there's a given form of the mind that is not contingent on some kind of material process of reproduction.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So Jay,
you're granting it. You're saying that it has a status of existence. That's a metaphysical claim. That's metaphysical.
No. If you say Earth exists, that's not a metaphysical claim.
It is a metaphysical claim. It's a status. It's granting modality to a thing and saying that it has material.
That is practically relevant to the people living on it, so it's not metaphysical. You fuck.
Well, the fact that you call it practical doesn't mean that it's not.
Yes, it is, because metaphysics precisely consists in making claims about reality that have no practical significance.
Like saying that all reality is material.
No, that has direct practical significance because for a great period of mankind's history, the past, let's at least recorded history, we have made claims about reality and clung to those claims.
So you're just restating what reality is.
Yeah,
that's a circular argument. Reality is materialism, and that's what reality is.
Dabbling
that's called a circular argument.
Nonsense.
So you're at T jump level. Reality is
Why are you
reality.
interrupting me? We spent a long time, as you
Because you're just restating
okay,
what the question is. I want to know
Jay
why
Dyer,
you're interrupting.
knowledge which feeds people is not metaphysical. Okay, metaphysical is like Mendelian
Okay,
genetics.
what?
With
So wait, what is the knowledge there in that sentence?
what is the feeding in that sentence? It's the same thing.
So knowledge is identical to feeding.
Knowledge, both knowledge and
Dude,
feeding,
you're a
both.
clown, man. You don't have no idea what you're talking
Oh,
about.
let me guess. Knowledge is
Knowledge is feeding.
immaterial because it's not something that's sensuously tangible. Is that your fucking argument, you retard? Did you even read Lenin's Materialism, Imperial Criticism? You really think the position of Marxism is that only empirically definite?
That was it. As you guys heard, this was nothing but total nonsense. I knew it would last about 5 or 10 minutes. For this absolute clown, he says that metaphysics is reality, and reality is metaphysics. It is matter, and it is pragmatism. Uh, Knowledge is feeding people. Feeding people is knowledge. Actually, worse than T jump. T jump at least had to try to give some kind of account for justification or kind of some kind of meaning. And in his case, it was really low tier. It was scientific consensus. We didn't even get that in this absolutely clown level, just ridiculous notion. And I want to give the opportunity for any of this clown troupe of online nonsense and astroturf ridiculousness for all the clowns that believe this worldview. You're welcome to come on next and make your arguments for how any of the gibberish that you heard in the last 5 minutes was in any way coherent or any kind of actual